this is Nicola and we have another project pan to start, and this one is 14 by Valentine's Day. So I know that the Fantastic Ladies are doing a 14 by Valentine's Day, but I wanted to do one of my own so that I'm not time scaled to the way that they are. They're a lovely bunch of ladies. I feel bad in myself for being behind constantly all the time with my videos. So, but I did want to add another project pan in since my 13 by Halloween is finished. So I thought I would do 14 by Valentine's Day. So the final video should be up on Valentine's Day itself, the 14th of February, and I will try and put my monthly updates on every month until then on the 14th of every month. So this is going up on the 14th of November, so I will have the 14th of December, 14th of January, and then the finale on the 14th of February. So I have 3 months to do this. So let's get started and dive right into the products I've got. So the first one is a fragrance, and this is one of the So fragrances, and it's a body mist. It's not, it is a fragrance. Smells beautiful. It is in the scent White Petals, and that's really the reason why I chose it, because petals, flowers. Doesn't every girl want a bunch of flowers on Valentine's Day? So yeah, I'm going to, there's only this much left. It's hard to see because it's such a clear bottle. There's only so much left. It's only about half a bottle left. I will mark it when I finish the video. So I want to finish all of this up. It's not that it's old or anything, but I want to just sort of use it up so I can move on to another one. The next item is a skincare item, and that is my Quick Fix Facials Mega Moisture Mask for dry and thirsty skin. And I've had a look and I'm about to here, so that's about how much I have left in the product. It does say it does 10 facials in this whole thing, and I think I've used it twice already, so that means 8 times in the next 3 months I can use this. I picked this because on the back it says, problem skin, need a quick fix, here's the solution. Wonder masks packed with hero ingredients to effortlessly and efficiently banish everyday skin issues. And what I've done is I've picked up on the word hero ingredients, and the reason why I picked up on that is my husband is my hero. He saved my life. I will explain that one day, but I really do believe that without my husband I probably wouldn't be alive today. So he is my hero, and of course I love my husband very, very much, so I would like to finish all of this, and I've picked it because my husband is my hero and I love him. So yeah, soppy but true. So yeah, I want to make sure that I do more facial masks in my skincare regime much more frequently than I have previously been doing. So this will be a great way to make sure that that happens, because I want to use this up. The next item is this Ted Baker body souffle. No idea. This oh, haven't even opened it. So brand new, still got its lid on. I thought it was slightly open. Never mind. So yeah. Now I can't get the lid on. Right, there we go. So this is a body souffle, so it's basically a body lotion, and I've picked this because it says on the back, again playing with words, with a captivating fragrance infused with rose, sandalwood and vanilla, This opulent body souffle is truly an affair of the heart. So I have obviously picked up on affairs of the heart. So Valentine's Day, affairs of the heart, being in love. So yeah, I want to use up, it's only a tiny little tub. It is 50 mils. So I want to use all of this up to by Valentine's Day. The next item is a nail polish. I do like to put my nail polishes into my project pans rather than do like a project polish. So yeah, this polish is already down to here. So I've already had quite a bit of use out of this. It is a beautiful like salmon pink kind of colour, and it is in the shade name 34 Candy Love. So I think you can see the connection there. Candy Love. We all love candy. So yeah, I do want to try and use all of this up, and the reason why is because as beautiful as the colour is, it has a funny texture to it. I'm not sure if it's meant to be a textured nail polish, but it is, and I don't know, it just feels a bit gritty on your nails. And my daughter actually picked this nail polish because she loves this colour, and it went with a top that she just bought. So she was thinking, ooh, if mum buys this colour, I can pinch it and use it when I wear the top. But even she doesn't like the texture on it, so it's not like I could even pass this on to my daughter to use. We both love the colour, we just don't like the texture, so I want to use it up and get it out of my collection. And then the rest are all makeup items. So the first thing I want to use up is this Miss Beauty foundation. I got this from the pound shop. It is a good match. It's quite watery. The texture on it is not too great. It's easy wear, lightweight foundation with vitamin E, and it's in shade 2. It is a good face match for my skin. I'm not wearing it today, but I've picked up on the word beauty here, Miss Beauty. So I do want to get this used up and out of my collection because it was only £1 and it's not one of the greatest foundations that I own, and I am trying to, through project panning, reduce my collection because I have far too much. Okay, the next two products are lip products, and the first one is this. This is my Sleek lipstick in Cherry. It is a gorgeous shade. It is really, really stunning. So it is that one there. It's a beautiful deep, like burgundy red cherry sort of colour, hence its name Cherry. But it is one of my oldest lipsticks, which to be fair is only a year old, because I've only been into makeup for a year. But I did notice throughout the summer this sweated. Seriously, it was sweating throughout the summer, and my makeup is not in any direct sunlight at all, so it's out of direct sunlight, but it sweated, and it's not smelling the best. I mean, it doesn't smell off, but it doesn't smell very nice. So I want to get this used up and out of my collection. I don't want to throw it away because I love the shade, absolutely. I mean, just, you couldn't pick a more suitable shade for me. This is the colour I would go every day if I could. So I don't want to throw it away, but I do want to try and use up as much as I possibly can. And I think with Christmas and New Year coming up, and definitely for Valentine's Day, this is going to be a great shade to wear at this time of year. It's definitely an autumn winter kind of shade, and I don't want it to reach next summer where it's going to sweat again. It really was perspiring, literally. It was so weird. It was deadly weird. Okay, the next item is a lip item as well, and you might think this is a bit of a gimme, but for me this is probably going to be quite hard to use up if I don't make an effort. So that's why I'm putting it in the project pan. It is this tiny little sample, and it really is tiny. I mean, look at that. And this is a Smith & Cult lip gloss in the shade The Lovers. So there's my link to Valentine's Day. It is 2.5 floral ounces, or 0.08 milliliters. So you might think, well, that's tiny, Nicola. But I don't wear lip glosses. I just don't. I know I've done quite well with a lip gloss that I put in my Heavy Metals project pan, but I've only done well with it because I put it in the project pan. I do not reach for my lip glosses at all on a daily basis. So, hence why it's going in a project pan, because if I don't put this in a project pan, it will sit in my collection for years to come. So, I know it's a bit of a gimme product, but the quicker I get this out of my collection, the better. I got this from Latest in Beauty subscription box, and I honestly thought it was going to be a bigger sample. If I'd known it was this tiny, I probably wouldn't have wasted my order on it. So that is that product. The next item is a highlighter, and I picked this highlighter because it is Go to the City, and then it's got this big love heart on it. I don't know if you can see that. So that's my link for Valentine's Day. This is a I Heart makeup product, and it's just like a little palette, but as you can see, I've already hit massive pan on this, and you might think that quite an achievement because highlighters are hard to pan, but this is really, really soft. I think I hit pan on it the third time I used it, and I wasn't digging too hard. You know the problem that a lot of people were having with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, where they were saying that after a few uses they were hitting pan in the colours because the colours were too softly pressed? That's this highlighter. Too softly pressed, and it just falls apart as soon as you put your brush to it. So I want to finish this up. I don't think that's going to be too difficult in 3 months because, as I say, third time I used it, I hit pan. So I do class this as one of my highlights in my collection for my makeup inventory. So I want to finish this off so I can strike one off my makeup inventory list. So that is that. So I want to finish that completely. And then the rest are all eyeshadow products. So the first thing I want to do is this e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow, and I chose this because it's in the shade Rose Gold, and again, for Valentine's Day, you know, buy a bunch of roses for your loved ones. So this one, let me do it on this hand. It is a liquid eyeshadow, which I haven't really used liquid eyeshadows before, so I just want to get some use out of this. It is this shade here. My stupid lighting, not sure if you can see very well on that, but it is a beautiful rose gold sort of colour. I just want to try and get some use out of this. I think this will be beautiful to use over Christmas, New Year. And then the next two items, you're going to kind of think, what are you thinking here? But I have two eyeshadow products. One is a pencil, one is an eyeshadow, and they're both in a purple kind of shade. I have this shade here, which I have swatched here. I was trying them out earlier, so I've already got them swatched. It's a beautiful sort of like Cadbury purple kind of shade. Maybe a bit lighter than Cadbury's purple. It is in the shade Twilight, and of course Twilight the movie is kind of a massive love story, love triangle. So that is my link for that product. And then this is one of the Rimmel Kate eyeshadow sticks, and it is in the shade Deep Amethyst. And I thought, well, jewels, you know, nice, get some nice jewels for Valentine's Day. So that's that on my hand there. So I thought those two products together I could use together to do an eye look, you know, and I think Christmas, New Year, again, you can kind of go a bit more bolder with your makeup, I think, over Christmas, because parties, and not that I'm going to any Christmas parties, but you know, you can get away with a bit more bolder sort of makeup look. So I thought, if I'm going to be wearing purple eyeshadow at any time of the year, it's either Halloween or Christmas, and Halloween has already gone, so Christmas it is. The next is a single eyeshadow as well, and this is like a beautiful sort of inner crease, no, not an inner crease, a inner corner highlight sort of shimmery shade, or under the brow sort of shimmery shade, or even as a highlighter once the other highlighter has been used up. This is a Makeup Revolution single eyeshadow in the colour Paper Lux, and this is again in honour of my husband, because this year in September 2017 we have just celebrated our first wedding anniversary. It wasn't that long ago that I never thought I would get married, let alone be celebrating a first wedding anniversary. And if I remember rightly, your first wedding anniversary is paper. So you know how you have like 30 is emerald, and 40 is ruby, and 50 is diamond anniversary. I think your first one, according to the English one anyway, your first wedding anniversary is paper, and the shade of this is Paper Lux. So this is in honour of my husband, because it's shiny and shimmery, and yeah, I love him. I love him so much. So that is that product. And then the final product, because that is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So the last two products, sorry, I nearly blinded you then, are the two eyeshadows in this palette. This is, it just says Smooch on the front, so obviously that must be the brand. It's made in England. War Paint Cosmetics Limited. My mother-in-law gave me this, so she's probably pointing at the screen going, I gave you that. Yes, I've still got it, Cheryl. Love my mother-in-law, she's amazing. Big shout out to Cheryl. This is a duo eyeshadow in the shade Seattle, and so I'm Sleeping in Seattle again is another love story. So I'm going to try and hit pan on these two shades. Now they are shimmery, but they're also really, really soft. So those are the two shades there. One of them is more chalky than the other, but that is it there. So we have that one and then that one. So yeah, so beautiful shades. I think they would be really nice for just an everyday kind of sort of, not a daytime look, but just a subtle eye look if I was to go maybe for a bolder lip like with the cherry lipstick. So yeah, that is all 14 products. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, Give it a like down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.
I've been known to be impatient. I've been